How does a superseding cause impact personal injury claims? Imagine you're walking down the street and get hit by a car because the driver was negligent. Later, a sudden earthquake causes a building to collapse, injuring you further. Which event is responsible for your injuries? This is where the idea of superseding causes comes into play in personal injury law. A superseding cause is an event that breaks the chain of causation between the original negligent act and the injury. It's like a new obstacle that interrupts the link, making the original defendant less responsible or even not responsible at all. When a superseding cause happens, it can change who is liable for the injuries. In personal injury cases, proving causation means showing that the defendant's negligence was the direct reason for the injury. The injury must be a foreseeable result of the defendant's actions. But if a superseding cause is involved, it's usually an unforeseeable event that happens after the initial negligence. Because it's unpredictable and independent, the law treats it as the true cause of the injury. For example, if someone causes a car accident by running a red light, but then a tree falls due to a storm and hits the injured person, the falling tree might be considered a superseding cause. The driver's negligence caused the initial accident, but the tree falling was an unrelated, unforeseen event that caused further injuries. In this case, the driver might only be liable for the injuries caused directly by their negligence, not for the injuries from the falling tree. Having a superseding cause can mean the original defendant is no longer responsible for all injuries. It can also shift liability to the party responsible for the new event, if that party can be identified. This makes personal injury claims more complicated because lawyers need to show whether the intervening event was foreseeable or not. It's important to distinguish a superseding cause from an intervening cause. An intervening cause is an event that occurs after the defendant's negligence but is still predictable and connected to the original act. If the intervening cause is foreseeable, the defendant might still be held responsible. In real cases, if a person is injured partly because of the defendant's negligence and partly because of a superseding cause, the injured person might have to file claims against multiple parties. Sometimes, the original defendant might not be liable at all if the superseding cause was truly independent and unforeseeable. Understanding superseding causes helps lawyers evaluate how strong a personal injury case is. It also helps them anticipate defenses and decide how to prove who is responsible. For plaintiffs, knowing about superseding causes shows that unexpected events can sometimes limit or eliminate the liability of the original wrongdoer.